You're watching the LVSHL Phantoms Cup Playoffs only on Nick's Hockey Broadcast. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the LVSHL Phantoms Cup Playoff Varsity Semifinals. This is the first of two games tonight, where tonight the Nazareth Blue Eagles with the 4th seed will take on the defending champion Northampton Konkrete Kids, who are the number 1 seed. Nazareth this year, 3 wins, 5 losses, 2 ties. Northampton, 9 wins, no losses, and 1 tie. This is a rematch of the semifinal from last year, where the Eagles played the Northampton Konkrete Kids in the semifinal. Ironically, it was also the first game of the 2 semifinal games last year for this year, too. We'll go over more details of what happened between these 2 teams throughout the year a little later on and in the past. Time for tonight's starting goaltenders. In net for the Nazareth Blue Eagles is number 30, one of several seniors for the Eagles, Ryan Murphy. 3 wins, 3 losses, 1 tie. Goals against average, 3.26. Save percentage of .888. And in goal for the Northampton Konkrete Kids, another senior goaltender, number 35, Balin Smargiassi. This year he is 9-0-1. Goals against average, 2.49. Save percentage of .925. Smargiassi is 11-1-0 in AAA this year and had 5 shutouts, and he was just accepted into the U.S. Naval Academy. He will play hockey there next year, just like Spartans' great Patrick Laughlin. As we're about to get underway here at PPL Center, wanted to quickly thank the Lehigh Valley Phantoms and Trevor Herrick for allowing me the opportunity for the 2nd straight year to broadcast at the PPL Center. Really appreciate that. As we're about to get started, Gavin Molokov and Colin Knapper for the opening faceoff. Puck is dropped and the varsity playoffs are underway. It's the Konkrete Kids and the Blue Eagles as this goes into the bench only 3 seconds into the game. So they'll have this faceoff near the Eagles bench. Molokov and Knapper for another faceoff here, and off this tie-up. Eagles will try to dump it through there. That was from Ian Massel. Koch will clear it on in. That was blocked by Eagles player. Koch trying to get a whack for this too. Is how the Eagles take it away. Tyler Glenn will pass this towards the wing. It goes to Enzo Tita. Playing in his last few games in varsity as he is one of many seniors in this game tonight. We'll go over that full list a little later on. Tita had excellent playoffs last year for the Konkrete Kids as he brings it over the line. That shot's blocked in front. It's now chipped there by Molokov. Massel clears it back the other way, and now it's chased back the other side there for Nazareth. Koch trying to get through. That's blocked off his body. Glenn with a wrister that deflects right into the safety netting. So for tonight's seniors, it's Luca Rutt, Robert Breventry, as well as Colin Knapper, Tyler Glenn, Gio Mastro-Minoco, Trevor Golden, Jack Ferguson, Ryan Carlson, Ian Massel, and Andrew Timms for Nazareth. Jack Ferguson is out tonight for the Eagles. He is in the building, but I've been told he is out due to a sickness of some kind. As Ivenko is going to backhand this one through center ice towards Bryce Shockey. Loester got it across to the right wing there for Mastro Minoco. Takes a wrist shot. Saves Smargiassi as getting the rebound there was Riffert. Garrett Riffert, who played last night in Nazareth's JV game, where the Eagles advanced to the JV final. He had 2 goals last night as he's wearing the Shingasa Spare 53. Master Minoco takes it back the other way for Nazareth. Goes on in, backhand shot. That whistles wide off the boards. This pass is intercepted briefly by Breventry. Rothba. That was Andrew Rothba. You're going to hear the name Rothba quite a bit. There's 2 of them on the ice. Number 29, Andrew Rothba, and number 11, Derek Rothba. Cleared back the other way, nearly intercepted there by Jacoby, as now Nazareth clears it there for Rifford. He'll go over the line, takes a one-time blast save by Smargiassi, as he'll stop play with 15:05 to go in the first. So for the seniors for Northampton, they include Gavin Molokov, Tyler Matute, Bryce Shockey, Adam Dumbach, Enzo Tita, and Christian Ivenko, and as well as Balin Smargiassi as he makes yet another save. That's his 3rd of the night so far. Northampton has yet to have a shot on net on Ryan Murphy. And on this face-off here for Trevor Golden, Northampton trying to get it back the other way. That was Braun. Golden takes it on the wing with a shot saved by Smargiassi. Ian Braun wearing 25 for Northampton this year. 4 goals, 3 assists for 7 points. Had 6 goals last night for Northampton in JV. So he's playing his second game in 24 hours. And off this faceoff, Nazareth gets a wrist shot saved by Smargiassi. As a backhand shot's blocked in front there by Aneko. Golden trying to get this puck too. Backhand shot saved by Smargiassi. Nazareth getting a lot of good chances early on into this game. 6 shots on net so far. So in last year's semifinal, Northampton bested Nazareth 2-1. Tita scored the first goal. Then Tyler Glenn tied the game with less than 10 minutes left to go in the third period. Then Tyler Glenn caused a tripping penalty that resulted in a power play goal for Tyler Matute as Northampton won that game and advanced to the finals. Falling down there was Ian Massel. Enzo Tita, recently mentioned, brings it over the line here, makes a move around Glenn, takes it on the right side. Nice move around the angle, on the circle, takes a shove on the angle, that trickles wide as he takes the stick away there of Ian Massel. Tita forehands it actually on the boards, twirls back on the point, gets around Carlson. Now Tita takes it on the corner, going right behind the goal. Waits, takes a shot on the angle that deflects off of Murphy and stays in play. Nolan Rattler. Massel does not have his stick still. He has to kick it like a soccer player here towards the corner. It comes free. As the Eagles backhand, it's gloved there by Koch. Koch will now circle back in his own zone to Tita. Enzo Tita in his own zone. Gives it to Koch on the right wing as he comes over the line. But Molokov has already passed it, and we get an offsides against Northampton. Northampton has made to the finals 3 of the last 4 years. They lost to Parkland in overtime from a goal from Evan Marone in 2020. They won it all in 2021, beating the Central Catholic Saints in 2 games. And they won it all in this building last year as they beat the Southern Lehigh Spartans in 3 games. It was a great series from both teams. Andrew Rothball hits it off the corner. It goes right behind the goal for Evenko. Christian Evenko, the senior, lost his puck for Gio Mastromanoko, wearing the white helmet, as you can see, as he also has the number 9 on his back. Nearly chips his puck. He makes a nice play there for Rifford. Kicks it free. Takes a shot on net as he misses the target. Loser keeps it onside as he clears it back towards the corner. Rifford trying to take this away from Rothwell. Shockey now gets it away towards Evenko. Racing with speed was Evenko, as Nazareth is going to try to get out of their own zone. Northampton actually does not officially have a shot on net still, as a goose egg appears on the scoreboard for them involving shots on net. Rifford trying to get this puck too, and racing back the other way is Gio Mastromanoko on a 2-on-2 for Nazareth. Mastromanoko with a shot that's blocked in front. Good play made by Koch. Coming back the other way is Shockey on a 1-on-2. Shockey holds up, fires a shot, saved by Murphy as the rebound goes right behind the goal. So line change now for both squads. An echo on the corner. Fort check there by Derek Rothba. One-time blast there by Koch was blocked in front. Murphy almost got a piece of that with the glove. As his bouncing puck goes to Luca Rutt. Rutt, guy towards the wing for Aneko as he clears it down. And this will be an icing against Nazareth. In the regular season, these teams tied 3-3, and Northampton won 2-1 in the regular season finale. Nazareth actually got some help from East Penn Southern Lehigh in order for them to get into the playoffs. Because for Nazareth, they had the 4th seed. Parkland was behind them by 1 point. If Parkland was able to beat East Penn Southern Lehigh, they would have been playing Northampton in this game tonight. But East Penn Southern Lehigh upsetted the Trojans 3-1 and got Nazareth into the postseason for the 2nd straight year. Massel lost his puck, gains it back past the blue line, so we'll have to circle back through it. Braun trying to get for this puck, and now it goes right behind there for Dreamok. Dreamok, who played a game in goal for Bethel Mary School District in the first week of the season. Also labeled as backup goaltender for Northampton if necessary. About 11 minutes to go in the first period. No score early on. Tyler Glenn who was playing as a referee during the Lehigh Valley Polar Bears game that took place here at the PPL Center several days ago, tries to backhand this one in front of the goal. As Northampton takes it right back. Molikoff. Nice play to Tita on a 1-2. Tita's got some room on the wing. Here's Tita. Going right in. A save is made by Murphy with the left pad as we have a tripping penalty coming up as Tita was taken down behind the goal. Looks like to be against the Blue Eagles. Colin Knapper guilty of the tripping penalty for the Blue Eagles as Northampton, with 10:45 to go in the first, goes on the first power play of the night. So 2-minute power play coming up for the Konkrete kids as they'll try to break the ice here. Molikoff's going to go for the face-off against Glenn. And off this time, the kids win it cleanly. Andrew Rothbach got one across there for Tita. He was a monster in the playoffs last year. Koch gets it back towards Molikoff. They'll play catch for Koch as he waits in the high slot. Backhand pass for Molikoff. Molikoff with a shot that's blocked in front. Good play made by Massel as we are going to have a penalty coming up. This is going to be against the Konkrete kids. I believe it's another tripping penalty if I'm correct. No, it's interference. This will be on Gavin Molikoff. So it's going to be 4-4 for a minute 40, and then the Eagles will have a brief 20-second power play. Astor Minoko against Tita on the circle here as they assess the penalty on the Jumbotron. One there by Nazareth. Ripper with a shot. Goes off the mask there of Smargiassi. That's one way to use your head, as thankfully that protected him right there. Andrew Rothbach will now bring it through center ice. Clears it into the zone. Murphy comes out of his net behind the goal as they'll battle for it with Rothbach as he goes back towards his crease. Backhanded away. It's taken there by Enzo Tita. Tita on the left wing. Moving around there. Bloser tries to take a shot from the angle. That's blocked in front. Man went off the shoulder there of Murphy. Nearly cleared the other way. Tita still keeps it onside for Northampton. Shot in there by Rothbach that was blocked and eventually went off of Ryan Murphy and wide. Master Minoko takes it away. Eagles can get a 2-on-1 if they can hurry. Master Minoko has it on the side. Got it across for Ripper. Blocked in front by a Nazareth skate. That was a Northampton skate, I should say, actually. Master Minoko takes it away there from Rothbach. Nearly got one in front there for Ripper as he couldn't get a shot. Taken away there by Tanner Alt. His brother Ryder Alt played with Northampton as the team won the championship last year as he graduated too. Tanner Alt was one of several players that won a championship for Northampton JV and Varsity last year. Master Minoko waiting on the left side. Took a shot that was blocked. 20 seconds on the 4-on-4. Rifford back towards Masso. Lets it go, and the stop is made by Smargiassi with the glove. 3 seconds to go on 4-on-4, then a 20-second power play for Nazareth. Matute won the faceoff cleanly. Tanner Alt has now to power play briefly for Nazareth. Massel. Pass comes in front, and it's taken there by Tyler Glenn. Brings it over the line. Gets taken down there by Koch. And we're going to have a tripping penalty as Glenn gets a shot on net. That's stopped there by Smargiassi. So we have another tripping penalty. This time it's against Northampton. The penalties are starting to somewhat pile on. So Koch will go into the box for tripping. So it's going to be 5-on-3 for 8 seconds. And then it'll be a typical 5-on-4 power play for the remainder of these penalties. So Nazareth has an opportunity here for these next 2 minutes, and we'll see what they can do here. Knapper wins the faceoff. Glenn, Master Minoko, got it across that forward. Masso, it's taken away there by Evenko. Here clears it away, nearly outletted ahead for Tito for a short-handed break. No icing here. So now it's 5-on-4 for a minute 47. A little more than 8 minutes to go in the first period. Still no score. Knapper with a Travis Senhai, number 6, takes a shot that goes wide. Rebound by Glenn. Glove down by Smargiassi. For Nazareth, they have not defeated Northampton in any game since 2022, although they seem to be the only team other than last year's Southern Lehigh Spartans to be able to compete with Northampton. As Tito takes it again, once again shorthanded for the Konkrete kids. As Massel makes a nice check as he takes him down to the boards. Tita's going to be a bit slow to get back up. We haven't seen that happen to Tita much, as he usually, when he rushes the puck back the other way, usually he doesn't get taken down by that, but Massel took him down on a clean check for the Eagles, as we're going to get a whistle with 7:45 to go in the first. A minute 12 to go on the Koch tripping penalty. And off this tie-up, Gloucester will get it across for Aneko on the corner. As Nazareth, as Shockey makes a nice play to take it away. Takes a shot, glove save by Murphy. So Northampton has been trying to get a decent amount of shorthanded chances here, as that is only their 5th shot on net so far. Nazareth has 11. Blue Eagles will take it back. It's Timms. Andrew Timms, his brother Matt Timms played for the Eagles last year. Timms on the corner. Lost an edge as Malikoff takes it away as he hits it off the boards and clears it all the way down. Murphy's pass was somewhat intercepted there by Shockey. Alt. Now for Dumback. Dumback's pass was picked off. Loser tried to make a move there around Malikoff. This shot was blocked down as the Konkrete kids once again cleared. They've had an excellent penalty kill so far. 17 seconds to go on the power play for Nazareth. This goes off the skate there of Golden. Golden trying to take this away from Shockey. Could not come up with it there. Tito trying to escape. Couldn't as well. Golden past the line. The power play has just ended. We're back to 5-on-5. Still no score. 6.5 to go in the first period. Tita bursting with speed as he always does. Makes a move. Going right on in as he fanned on the shot. Almost had everything right there but the finish. Try to go blocker side on Murphy. Tita will now take it again for the Konkrete kids. And he comes over the line. Backhand pass for Ivenko. Try to give it back to Tita as the Eagles clear it down. And this will be no icing. Alt passes it right in front of the goal for Andrew Rothball. Hits it off the boards for Ivenko as he takes it on the right wing. Got one across, deflected off of a Eagle defenseman and into the glove there of Murphy. Off this face-up, this deflects off the glass and stays in play for now. As now Jacoby trying to take this puck for the Konkrete kids. Hits it off the boards. Master Minoko will take this one on back. Still no score. 5.5 to go in the first period. Baventer trying to clear it in. Accidentally hits the linesman. He's going to try to get back up, and hopefully he's okay as play continues on. He appears to be A-okay. That's good to see. Dreamok over the line with the Denny Briere 48 will chase for it right behind the goal. Dreamok got one in front as Master Minoko takes it back the other way for Nazareth. Has had several chances in this game as we get offsides against the Blue Eagles here. Over the weekend, the Lehigh Valley Phantoms had 2 games here at the PPL Center. The first game, unfortunately, they lost 2-1 to Bridgeport, but they got a 1-0 win over the Hershey Bears the next day. Cal Peterson had a 16-save shutout. Bob Rochuk broadcasting the game, doing a great job for the Phantoms as always. As Carlson's going to take this one back, the backup goaltender for Nazareth has first goal of the season and only goal of the season in a game I covered against Bethlehem Area School District during the Christmas break. Koch takes it on the left wing, trying to get an edge right behind the goal. As now this puck is stuck behind the mesh of the net. It comes free for Massel. Massel, outlet to the head as the Eagles rush back the other way. They'll clear it into the zone as Ewell makes a nice play to get this puck away from Carlson, and he passes it away. Here comes Tita again. Tita going right on in, and we're going to have a penalty against Nazareth. Delayed call. Rothwell with the shot. He scores! Andrew Rothwell on the delayed penalty took a simple wrist shot I do not believe it deflected, and Northampton has a 1-0 lead. Andrew Rothbaugh gets his third goal of the season, and it's 1-0 in favor of the Konkrete Kids. The 8th shot on net for Northampton becomes the first goal of the night. Rothbaugh hit it back towards the corner. Tanner Alt will try to escape away here for Northampton, as he's going to go over the line. He'll clear it back in off the boards and comes rattling back to Shockey. Shockey had a big goal in Game 3 of the finals last year against Southern Lehigh. As the Eagles defense trying to rush back the other way. Loser trying to get past the line here. Northampton takes it back. Matute with the Sean Couture 14 will take it right behind the goal. Matute's going to still hold on. Got one in front, deflected off of Shockey, I believe. Luca Rutt's pass intended for Golden is ricocheted back towards Dumback. 3:15 and counting to go in the first. 1-0 Northampton. Matute on the wing, trying to get this puck back, as now we have an offsides against Nazareth. Also during the weekend for the Lehigh Valley Phantoms, their famous mascot Melvin celebrated his birthday. I want to wish a happy birthday to Melvin. And actually, while I'm at it, I want to share a funny story. I was the mascot of my community college for a few years, L-Tri-C. And during the 2022 graduation ceremony, I dressed up as the mascot in this building and ran into Melvin for a brief moment. We had a mascot exchange. We even got a picture together. It was a really cool thing to happen. I can't show it during the live stream, but I'll show the photo right here when I release this video in a few days. Fun little moment. But back to this game. Derek Rothbaugh got it there for Braun. Braun with a shot that was blocked as he goes down. Master Minoko hits it off the boards. Ventry clears it past the blue line as Master Minoko takes it back there for Nazareth. He's got some room as he clears it back towards the boards. Dumback. This goes off the stick there of Derek Rothbaugh. Master Minoko trying to clear it free as Koch takes it there for Northampton. 2:07 to go in the first. Still 1-0 Konkrete Kids. Koch trying to make some moves. Gets it in front. Nice save by Murphy. Rebound. Scores! The playoff warrior from last year gets his first goal of the playoffs. Enzo Tita. It's 2-0 Konkrete Kids. Enzo Tita. His 16th goal on the year. And it's 2-0 Northampton. And Tita off this faceoff is going to get another chance as he gets a shot saved made by Murphy. In Game 3 of the best-of-3 finals last year in the Varsity division, Enzo Tita scored less than 10 seconds into the first period as Northampton would eventually win that game over the Southern Lehigh Spartans 6-2. He's got the speed of lightning and the roar of thunder, as I've said in previous years. Alt trying to clear this. This goes off the skate there of Tita. Alt gives it to Tita on the wing with the shot saved by Murphy. As the music plays a bit prematurely there, finally comes off. With a minute 35 and counting to go in the first, it's 2-0 Northampton. Enzo Tita making it 2-0. Tyler Glenn trying to make some moves as he tries to maneuver this puck around a few Northampton skates. As the Kids clear back towards the corner. Off the glass now. Nazareth takes it away. Knapper trying to get a shot. Could not. Towards the net of Smargiassi. He couldn't cover. Tanner Alt gives it to Enzo Tita. Tita off the glass as it bounces to Timms. Timms to Glenn as he comes over the line for the Eagles. Last minute to play in the period. That shot stopped there by Smargiassi. Enzo Tita will bring it through neutral ice. Make some dekes around Molokov. His own player comes over the line here as this puck is going to go floating back towards the point of Glenn. 40 seconds to go in the period. Cleared back down past the net there of Smargiassi. Massel checked there by Andrew Rothbaugh, who had the first goal of the game. Braun's pass. Actually, that was Evenko's play to give it to Tito on the left wing. Toe drink shot. Got it in front. That's deflected off of Murphy. Gets a shot on that. Saved by Murphy on the rebound. And he's got it with 20.2 seconds remaining in the period. This will be the first of 2 games I'll be broadcasting tonight in the Varsity Division. At 8:45, Bethlehem Area School District will take on the Lehigh Valley Saints. So stay tuned for that game. The winners of both of these games tonight will advance to the LVSHL Varsity Final. McCray Ross for this face-off couldn't get it. As now the Eagles trying to clear this right back in with 13 seconds left. That shot goes whistling wide of Smargiassi. Massel takes down a Northampton player. 3 seconds to go. Ross is going to chase for it. Golden takes it. It's 2-0 Northampton. After when we have some checks. A check was made on McCray Ross from Golden after the period ended. We'll be back for the second. Second period's about to get underway here. It is 2-0 in favor of the Northampton Konkrete Kids. Andrew Rothba and Enzo Tito with the goals for the Orange and Black, not called the Flyers. Molokov will go with the face-off for Northampton. And Gio Mastromonoko for the Eagles. Shots on net, 14-12 in favor of Northampton as they're up 2-0 as the second period's underway. Barventi takes it away to River with a shot. He scores! 7 seconds into the period, and Nazareth has made it a 1-goal game. What a turn of events, and what a great start to have in this second period. Garrett Rifford gets his 5th goal of the season. Had 2 goals last night for junior varsity as the Eagles have cut the lead in half. Mastromonoko tips it back towards the corner around Yule. Backhands one in front for the recent goal scorer Rifford. Nolan Rattler gets checked off the boards towards the Northampton bench as fans for Nazareth just cheering and applause there for a brief second. I'm not sure if you can see that. It seems to be kind of a student section, including the likes of players for Southern Lehigh, Nick Humphrey, Ethan Myrick. Enzo Tito on the corner. Off the boards, makes his own pass. Will make some move through center ice as he'll burst with some speed. Comes over the line with Molokov right behind his tail. Got it to Molokov. That shot whistles wide off the glass. Koch got it towards Tito, intended for him. As Molokov maneuvers around the circle, waits, wristing one that's blocked and goes off the safety netting. Over the weekend, the Lehigh Valley Polar Bears, who are a special needs nonprofit hockey team, played in their annual game here at the PPL Center. I was in attendance, and it was a really high-scoring game. My longtime friend and Alex Lyons superfan, Elena, was playing for the game, and the Polar Bears announced for their Outdoor Winter Classic that they've raised over $65,000. I wanted to congratulate the Polar Bears for all the donations they made in their Winter Classic, and I wish them a well future for their organization. As now Northampton takes it back the other way. Shockey on the wing, gets a move around. Tibbs goes to the goal, stopped by Murphy, and it goes in, they score! Thought Murphy had it, he did not, got past him, and Northampton has responded to the Nazareth goal. They have a 2-goal lead once again. Shockey makes it 3-1. Bryce Shockey, goal number 13 of the season. The senior wearing the John LeClaire number 10, and it's 3-1. Konkrete Kids. A lot of goals in these last few minutes. With 15 minutes to go in the second, 3-1 Northampton. Here's Glenn. Glenn trying to go through center. Nearly got into the Northampton zone. Matute clears it down. Off behind the boards. As Colin Knapper chases it back the other way for Nazareth. He'll make a check on it. Andrew Rothba. Carlson going for this puck down towards the corner. Both teams battling for possession. Glenn gets it free. Tanner All will battle for this puck with Glenn. Glenn nearly got it back and did. Got one in front for Knapper. That shot did not go. That shot does stopped by Smargiassi. as Northampton escapes with numbers. Tremock on the wing. Gets an edge on the right side. Trying to shovel it towards the corner, and that goes wide of the goal. Tanner Alt keeps it onside. Derek Rothbot back to Alt. Waits, fires. That shot's blocked there by Knapper as Carlson tried to got free with it. He could not as this puck knuckles through center. As you can see at center for the Phantoms, it's their 10th anniversary logo. It's been 10 years since they moved to the Lehigh Valley. Toe drag shot that goes wide from Koch. Tremock will forehand this one back towards Dumback. Line change for the Eagles as reinforcements comes out of their nest. Here's Braun. Gets taken down by Massel. Man, Ian Massel's been a very physical player in this game so far. Luca Rutt will bring it past the line. Takes the shot, glove down by Smargiassi. Perhaps his easiest save of the game so far. Off this tie-up here is Trevor Golden. His shot's blocked there by Molokov. He's got Tita all alone. Here he goes. Tita in all alone. And he missed it wide. I don't think Murphy got a piece of that. As Tita is going to try to get some redemption here. This puck bounces back to Koch. Couldn't take control. Golden rushing with some speed here for the Blue Eagles. This goes back towards the corner. Golden gets checked down there by Dumback. As now Koch is going to lob this one towards center ice. Tita never got to it. Pitchforking there was Nolan Rattler as Molokov will chase it down. Couldn't maintain control. On this onside play, actually no, offside. I was going to say, I wasn't sure if that was onside or not, and it was not. With 12:44 to go in the second, 3-1 Konkrete Kids. Off this tie-up, Shockey takes it there for Northampton. Timms keeps it in. Oventry battling for this puck with Koch. It comes free towards the circle. Ivanko nearly had it. Oventry to Gio Mastromonoko. Lasser will now escape past the Northampton bench and Nazareth bench. Gio Mastromonoko takes possession here for Nazareth. Trying to get around Jacoby and does. Nearly got one in front. That pass goes wide. Kept onside there by Lasser with a shot that's blocked en route. Jacoby gives it to Ivanko. Lost it for Mastromonoko. Mastromonoko right behind the goal. Takes it on the corner now. He's going to maneuver it in front as this goes past the blue line. Little less than 12 minutes to go in the second period. 3-1 Northampton. Shots on that 15-14 in favor of the Konkrete Kids as a check is made on the blue line. That was on Ivanko. He's got a lot of snow on his back end as he appears to be okay. He'll go to the bench for some rest. And we'll get a whistle. Koch will bring it past the line here for the Konkrete Kids. Carlson took it away, makes a nice play to give it to Tyler Glenn. He's got some room. Glenn gets taken out by Yule. No, he does not. His stop is there by Smargiassi. Almost thought Yule took him down as Glenn managed to stay on his balance there. Good play by Glenn to get a big chance for Nazareth. Tremock on the corner. Got one in front that goes wide as that puck went past the blue paint of Murphy. Knapper into the Northampton zone. This rolling puck goes to Koch. Koch on a 1-on-3 has Derek Rothbell right behind him. Trying to pass it to him on the angle there. As now this pass bounces to Tyler Glenn. Glenn, he's got Carlson on the right side, gives it to him as we get a slight line change here for the Blue Eagles. Tanner Alt gets somewhat checked there off the boards there. Tremock controls, hits it off the boards there for Northampton. Derek Rothbell, 2-on-1 here for Northampton, 2-on-2. Rothbell waits, fire, stopped by Murphy. Derek Rothbell towards Molokov. Molokov on a 1-on-2 with the shot stopped there by Murphy as he blockers it aside. Molokov goes for it again. Got one in front there for Tita. This bouncing puck goes towards the net of Murphy, and he's got it as we are now past the halfway point of regulation time. It's 3-1 Northampton. Tannerall trying to keep it onside. Could not, and Neko will chase for it, too, for the Blue Eagles. Rothba's pass ricocheted off of Tita's stick towards Molokov. Timms across there for Golden. Turns back as he brings it over the line for the Eagles. Golden with a shot saved by Smargiassi. Luca Rutt on the wing now. This goes past the stick of Molokov. Rothba to Molokov off the boards and the glass. Tita trying to chase for it as he couldn't get to the puck in time. This comes free to Luca Rutt, as now it's backhanded there by Andrew Rothba. Murphy will wait for his defense to pick up the puck. And Neko hits it towards the left corner here for Nazareth. Rutt intercepted there by Tita. Molokov trying to pull the trigger with the puck as he fanned on the shot. Molokov trying to pass it towards Tita. Lost her towards Timms now for Nazareth. As Golden will clear it all the way down for the Blue Eagles. Icing will be called. So if you guys didn't hear, here's a little update on my broadcast schedule. So as I said earlier, I'm going to broadcast the next game for Varsity. I'm going to broadcast the entire best-of-3 series for Varsity in the LVSHL Phantoms Cup playoffs. And for next week, I'm going to broadcast all the championship games. This includes Varsity, Junior Varsity, Middle School, and even the youth games. So a lot of games coming up this next week or so for Nick's hockey broadcast. So stay tuned for those games. Should be fun ones. Here's Koch over the line for Northampton. Toe drag shot was blocked. This pass is bouncing back towards the corner. Matute checked on the boards there. Master Minoko takes the rep behind the goal for the Blue Eagles. Rifford takes control here for Nazareth. Rifford lost his puck. Offside against Nazareth. Off this tie, it's cleared all the way back down for Koch as he hits it off the boards past Ivenko. Shockey's going to try to get this puck for Northampton. Couldn't come up with it here. But 8 minutes to go in the second period. 3-1 Konkrete Kids. Glenn trying to take this pass. Matute twirls on the wing, trying to give it to Shockey. Shockey trying to get this puck right back. Couldn't come up with it here. As now Knapper got there for Massel. Matute at center. As Koch will give it to Dumbeck. Dumbeck's pass. This goes off the back of a Eagles player. It's taken away there by Shockey, who trying to make a nice move. Takes it on the left wing for a shot that's gloved down by Murphy. Off this tie-up here as Northampton takes away for a shot by Dreamog. That's saved there by Murphy. His biggest save of the night so far. Luca Rutt couldn't take this pass. Tanner Alt moves back defensively here for the Konkrete Kids. As Jacoby on his left. He'll maneuver this puck nearly behind the goal. Jacoby to Derek Rothba. Dreamok will chase it down for the Konkrete Kids. Golden couldn't have received this pass. Jacoby coming past the line there with a shot that goes wide over the crossbar and off the glass. Rothba off the boards for Braun. Braun takes it on the corner. Blosser towards Eneko. Blosser will now bring it back the other way for the Blue Eagles. As Eneko couldn't maintain possession. All off the boards here. As the Kids control defensively. Derek Rothbaugh takes the pass here on the wing. Moves through center, brings it over the line. Rothbaugh's going to give it back towards Braun. And Neko trying to clear this one free as the Eagles move back the other way. They got some numbers. It's a 2-on-1. It's Golden. He's got Rutt. Golden shoots saved by Smargiassi. It's still losing the crease there as his puck now comes back in front there. Here's Timms. Waits. Fires with the shot deflected right into the pads there. Balin Smargiassi. 5:43 to go in the second. 3-1 Northampton. The shots on net are now 19-18 Blue Eagles. Molokov wins this face-off defensively. Koch's pass was blocked there by Colin Knapper. As Koch is going to now take it away himself for the Konkrete Kids. Enzo Tita on the wing, holding. Got one in front there. Intended play was going to Koch as they couldn't make the feed. Massel fanned on his clearing attempt. Carlson gets it out. Koch will hold on defensively. Intended pass for Latero was intercepted. Eagles moving right back was Carlson. This puck is lobbed past center ice into the Eagles zone. Icing against Northampton. Off this tie-up. Koch hits it off the boards. Intended play for Tita. Massel will fan on his attempt here to give it to Carlson. And now Carlson brings it free. Makes a move around Koch. Molokov backhands it. Glove down legally by Glenn as he couldn't hold on. Tita's pass. Actually, this pass going to Tita, I should say. On the wing now. Try to throw it in front as Glenn holds on defensively for Nazareth. A little less than 5 minutes to go in the period. Here's Glenn on the angle. Going right behind the goal. Glenn still waiting. Set one in front there. Carlson will chase it down on the wing. Towards the point, it's Timms. Hever's the one that's blocked there by Tita. Good two-way play. As Tita takes it away, he falls down on his own bounce. His puck deflects off the skate of the linesman unintentionally. As Smargiassi will leave it for Rothbaugh. Rothbaugh will now move it back the other way for the Konkrete Kids. Make a move around Timms. This puck is stuck as now Rothbaugh takes it on the corner. Back towards the point. It's Tanner Alt. Rothbaugh trying to get one in front for Ratto. Gets a wrist shot on net to deflects wide of the blocker side of Ryan Murphy. Gio Massiminoco. This pass deflected off the stick there of Carlson as the Eagles get some reinforcements as well as the Konkrete Kids. Rothbaugh's pass deflected as this puck now is going to go to Gio Massiminoco. Massiminoco deflected pass in front that goes wide towards Rifford, trying to get a second goal of the game. This pass deflected off the stick there of Ivenko off the boards. Ivenko gets taken down there as now the Eagles get it back the other way for Rifford. Rifford on the corner, trying to avoid Tanner Alt. Trying to make a check as well. Barventry was there too. 3 minutes to go in the second period. Massiminoco right behind the goal. Eagles desperately need to get at least one to get some momentum to end the second period as they're down by 2. Massiminoco takes it once again on the wing. Matute deflects his puck as he couldn't get it back out for the Konkrete Kids. Timms keeps it onside. Massiminoco right behind the goal. Holding right back here for Nazareth. Takes a shot on net, and it's stopped there by Smargiassi. 2.5 to go in the period. Eagles get a shot right off this face-off, and Smargiassi has got it. Only took about 2 seconds off the clock there. Off this face-off, this shot was blocked there by Braun. Golden got one in front as Dreamock will take it here for the Konkrete Kids. He's got Derek Rothbaugh and Koch on his left. Hits it off the boards, gets away from Massel. As this goes right to the net, and a save is made by Murphy. And he'll cover up. 2:10 to go in the second period. The shots on net are now 22-19 in favor of the underdog Blue Eagles. They'll move this face-off to the left side of Ryan Murphy's net. As Massiminoco will go for the defensive face-off for Nazareth. Ian Braun for the offensive face-off for the Konkrete Kids. And off this tie-up, the Kids take it. Dreamock on the corner. Will hit off the boards right behind the goal. Glenn whacks it free. Northampton takes it back. Braun backhand pass to Koch. Koch across there for Braun as it went off his skate as he shoots it back towards the corner. Derek Rothbaugh back to Dumback. Dumback got one across there for Braun. Hits it off the boards as Northampton continues to set up here. This pass coming from Masso to Massiminoco. Massiminoco towards Masso on the side of the cage. Was checked there by Costas. Goes off the side of the net. And the right side of Smargiassi. 1.5 minutes to go in the second period. Tyler Glenn gives it right back. Braun trying to go for this puck, couldn't get to it. Gio Massiminoka lost it from Dreamok as he kicks it back to Koch. Koch is going to look at his options here. He'll try to accelerate his skating and speed as he brings it over the line here for the Konkrete Kids. Last minute to play in the second period. Koch is it off the boards. It deflects off the back part of the goal. Trying to make a centering pass in front. Rattler goes down, gets back up on his feet. As Master Minoko trying to get around Enzo Tita. 45 seconds left. Actually, now it's 44.2 seconds to go in the period as we get an offsides against Nazareth. We'll get some rest for both teams here. And a line change for both teams as well. Molokov will go for the face-off here against Golden. One there by Molokov. Jacoby on defense, hits it off the boards, kicked free there. As this goes right into the glove there of Smargiassi. 34.3 now left on the clock. Face-off taken defensively here for Northampton. Rattler got it there for Tita. Kids have time here. Here's Tita, waits, shoots one, saved by Murphy. Rattler was down trying to get a rebound as Molokov takes it. 21 seconds to go in the period. Rothba off the boards towards Rattler. 15 seconds left. Right behind the goal. Trying to make a pass towards the corner as Golden trying to clear it. Goes off of Molokov. 7 seconds to go on the clock. 6 seconds. Rattler on the corner. Holding on. Gets a shot that's blocked in front. Time's going to wind down. It's 3-1 Northampton after 2 shots on net. 22-20 in favor of the Blue Eagles. We'll be back for the third period. Third period is about to get underway here. It is 3-1 in favor of the Konkrete Kids. Eagles got a lot of work to do and not a ton of time to work with as they're trying to stay alive in their season. The winner of this game will take on the winner of the Bethel Mary School District Lehigh Valley Saints game, which is going to start around 8:45. We'll be covering that game too tonight. As we're in the varsity semifinal in the LVSHL Phantoms Cup playoffs. The only goal for Nazareth coming from Garrett Rifford. For Northampton, Andrew Rothba, Bryce Shockey, and Enzo Tita. Third period is underway. All hands on deck for the Blue Eagles. As well as Northampton, as this pass goes off the pads there of Smargiassi. This puck goes all the way down to Massel. He'll backhand one off the boards. As now this pass goes to Knapper. Colin Knapper, as falling down was Matute. Here's Carlson. Knapper with a shot deflected wide. Matute trying to clear it back up, but he couldn't. That shot on that save there by Smargiassi. Rebound! No, it did not go in. I thought it was in it for a quick second there. No, it went off the crossbar. A lot of people in the crowd thought it was in too. It almost fooled everyone. It did not fool the official as he immediately waved no goal. Smargiassi covers up. Admittedly, it caught me at first. I thought that was in at first glance, but no, it stays out. Nazareth that close for making it a 1-goal game. Northampton breathing a sigh of relief from that, as Timms couldn't keep it in the zone. Rattler hits it off Timms. Rattler takes it himself. Nolan Rattler with the Tyson Forster 71 clears it in the zone for Northampton. Nazareth will now backhand it the other way here. Alt to Rothba. Rothba will now clear it. It's lobbed past the blue line here. No icing here. Tita on the corner. Tita's going to move right back around. Tita holding on. Shooting. Glove save Murphy. Off this tie-up shot, and that's stopped there by Murphy. As they'll redo the face-off here. One thing Nazareth struggled in their playoff game against Northampton last year was a lack of shots on net. They have 24. The shots on net have been somewhat even overall in this game, as Northampton still leads by 2. They're up 3-1. But the Nazareth offense has been playing pretty good, I would say, overall in this game, as Murphy makes a save from Braun. Rifford lobs it towards center ice. Off the stick there, Master Minoko. Braun trying to take for this back. Rifford as well. Andrew Rothma's pass to Braun. Off the boards, it's cleared all the way down. Murphy. Master Minoko backhands one. It bounces and ricochets back towards the right corner. Dreamok and Rifford battle for this puck as Dreamok takes it, trying to go right on in, and as this puck deflects behind the goal. Now it's Derek Rothma. It's stuck on the back part of the goal. Bounces out of it as play continues on. Master Minoko on the left wing here for Nazareth to prevent Tree, actually, beg my pardon. Master Minoko on the corner as it comes free for Koch. Koch, the member of the Valley Forge Minutemen, trying to make a move here. Holds on to Odreg, shooting one that goes off the glass and over the crossbar of Ryan Murphy. Rifford clears it down, icing against the Blue Eagles. But they are able to get a line change out of it. The icing rules here in the Scholastic League, it's not like the NHL where if you cause an icing, you have to keep the same players on it. You can make a change in the LVSHL as the Blue Eagles do just that. Shockey on the corner. Gets it in front from Matute. Matute fed one across, and as no Northampton Konkrete kid can hold on to it. Yule. Intended pass for Koch. As now Evenko will move it through center ice for the Konkrete kids. Clears it all the way down. Gloved aside there by Murphy as he's going to sweep it aside towards the corner. Massel's there too, as well as Evenko. This bouncing puck goes to Yule. Clears it in. Here's Shockey from the angle that goes off the glass. Luca Rutt will shoot it all the way down. He somewhat looks frustrated while doing so, but there'll be no icing here. Backhand pass from Golden. Koch. Race back the other way for the orange and black. Here's Koch on the right side. Threw one across there, and that shot did not go. That pass was intended there on the angle there for Evenko. Here's Shockey holding back on. Flings it across for Koch. So play catch as Shockey holds on. His shot on that is denied by Murphy. And off this faceoff, Enzo Tita will take it as he hits it off the boards. Carlson, intended pass in front as he'll get it through center. Jacoby, deflected off the stick of Glenn. Colin Knapper takes it on the right wing here. Actually, the left wing, I beg my pardon. Carlson, back for Knapper as he brings it into the Northampton territory zone. Tita takes it back defensively for the Konkrete kids. Enzo Tita's going to rush with some speed as he brings it over the line. Tita across for Rattler. Here's Rothma. He scores! He's got another one! Andrew Rothma, and it's 4-1 Konkrete kids. His second goal of the game. He had 2 goals on the season coming into this game, and he has scored 2 tonight. What a game for 21. What a game for 29 in orange and black. This puck now goes back towards the corner of Braun. This is the most goals the Konkrete kids have scored against the Eagles in a game this year. As Knapper lost this from Jacoby, makes the pass off the boards for Derek Rothma. His brother Andrew just scored 2 goals tonight as Derek takes it on the corner with the Travis connecting number 11. This comes back towards center ice as this puck goes past Dumback. Dumback right behind the goal, hits it off the boards for Dreamok. Nazareth down by 3, looking for a comeback here. Northampton was up by 3 in Game 2 of the Scholastic Final last year. The Southern Lehigh came all the way back in that game in the third period as they won that game 4-3 in overtime. But the Eagles are down by 3 with 11.5 to go in the third period and regulation time. Master Minoko will move through center ice. A rush with some speed makes a tried to jab at this puck through center. Sorry about that. I had to cough there. Here's Koch, who will clear back towards the corner here, as Northampton will get a line change. Massel's pass for Preventry couldn't connect on it. Here's Koch right behind the goal. Northampton will now move it back towards the Nazareth end. McCray Ross on the ice right now for the Konkrete kids. As that shot and that stopped there by Ryan Murphy, we have a arm up in the air. This is a delayed penalty against the Konkrete kids. Master Minocco has room on the left wing. Murphy goes to the bench. Master Minocco with a shot CB by Murphy. So Nazareth gets just what they needed with 10.5 to go in the game. A much needed power play. It's on Koch. So he'll go into the box of shame for 2 minutes. And the power play for the Blue Eagles. Off this face-off, Eagles take it. Master Minocco will hold on. Big power play for Nazareth. All hands on deck now. 5-on-4. Here's a shot, and then it's blocked by Northampton's stick. Here's Rifford on the corner. Rifford's going to hold on as he gives it back for Tyler Glenn to Master Minocco. Waiting, wristing a shot that deflects wide of the net of Smargiassi. Here's a shot that goes, rings off the pipe as that puck goes off the post. Man, Nazareth's had some bad luck as they hit the crossbar earlier in this period as that shot goes off the left pipe of Smargiassi. Master Minocco. 1:10 to go in the power play now. Holds on. Rings a shot that deflects into the chest there of Smargiassi. Almost seemed to surprise him a little bit there as he's got it. Off this tie-up here as Northampton's going to try to get it out as Shockey hits it off the glass and clears it down. 9.5 to go in the game. Actually, beg my pardon, that was Dumback that clears it towards Avenko as Northampton will kill some time here on their penalty kill. 40 seconds to go on the Koch penalty. Glenn. We'll keep our eyes on Ryan Murphy if Nazareth decides to pull him at any point in this third period. Glenn. A cross pass as Nazareth has to hurry up. 22 seconds to go on the power play for them. Losser will hit it off the boards. It bounces right behind the goal. Here's Knapper. Wristing one that was blocked there by Dumback. 9 seconds to go on the man advance for the Blue Eagles. Pass across there for a shot that goes wide off the glass. Here's Glenn on the left point. Power play has expired. Koch is freed from the box of shame as he'll stay on the ice. Koch trying to go for this puck on the corner. There's a few Nazareth sticks. It comes free for Glenn as he lost possession. 8:15 to go in the game. 4-1 Northampton. Master Minocco makes a move towards the corner around Jacoby. He'll hold on himself, looking for some help. He gives his puck to Massel. Backheads it back towards the left corner. Luca Rutt was towards it. Enzo Tita and Molokov on the ice now for the Konkrete kids. Massel lost his puck from Tita. You don't want to give this puck to him as Tita has on the wing to Molokov as he whacks it wide of the goal of Murphy. Molokov back to Tita. He fires and it's gloved down by Murphy. 7:40 remaining on the clock. Northampton trying to advance to their fourth finals in the last 5 years. And off this face-off, Northampton takes it. Enzo Tita holds back. Lost it there from Golden. Tita nearly got the puck back, but couldn't. Golden's pass towards Luca Rutt couldn't connect, and this will not be icing. Tanner Alt. Escaping the other way for Northampton. Hits it off the boards. Makes his own pass. Good play. Does it again. As he'll get it back towards the corner. No icing here. Alt to Molokov. Whacks it door for Tita. Tita maneuvering around with Konkrete. Here's Tita waiting, shooting off the glass. And stays in play for Rothba. Returns it back towards Tita, goes past him towards the Nazareth defense. 7 minutes to go in the game. Tita on the right corner here for Northampton. Going right behind the net. Tita's going to spin on back towards the back part of the goal for Molokov. Kevin Molokov, forehand shot. No looker as that deflects over the net of Murphy. This puck is whacked off the stick there of Rattler. Offside against the Konkrete Kids. 4-1 Northampton, 6:36 to go in the game. Shots in net are almost even. It's 28-27 in favor of the Konkrete Kids. Matute and Knapper on the circle here. And it's won there by Ivenko. Clears it in. Murphy comes out of his net. As he clears it there for Timms. Here's Yule with the wrist shot. Deflected off the stick there of Ivenko and wide. This puck is stuck there. It's kicked there nicely there by Ivenko. Shot from the points. Glove down there by Murphy coming from Bryce Shockey. So regardless of how this game ends, there will be a good group of seniors that are playing their last few minutes here in the Lehigh Valley Scholastic Hockey League. As this puck is backhanded back towards the left side there of Timms. Here's Timms. Lost this puck there from Shockey. 6 minutes to go in regulation. 4-1 Konkrete Kids. Matute trying to go for this puck as it's stuck behind the goal as we're going to get a whistle. Smargiassi appeared to be about to head towards the bench. I believe we have a penalty against the Blue Eagles. And we do. It's on Colin Knapper. He'll be in for a hooking call. So Northampton trying to get an insurance goal here to seal the deal here at the PPL Center. Off this face-off. Dumb back to Molokov. Here's Koch holding on the high slot. Molokov takes it back. Koch once again holding. Shooting one saved by Murphy. Rebound by Shockey was blocked as this puck now goes to Tita. 5.5 to go in the game. Tita. Koch holding on here. Back towards Tita. Kicked off his skates and towards his stick. Maneuvering around Rifford. Here's Tita, backhand pass in front, towards Mo coming from saved by Murphy, scramble in the crease, in front, and they score! Gavin Molokov makes it 5-1 Northampton. Power play goal for the Konkrete Kids. He gets his 12th goal of the season. As that may have just sealed the deal here for Northampton. Jacoby trying to get this puck around from Master Minoko. Here's Braun. Trying to escape back the other way. Derek Rothba. This puck deflects off the glass and back towards Dreamlock. 5 minutes to go in regulation. Northampton with a 5-1 lead as they're looking to advance to their 4th finals in the last 5 years. Looking to advance to the finals for the 2nd straight season as they're trying to defend their title. This puck deflects and comes back in front there for a wrist shot saved by Smargiassi. Rebound in front of the crease as Smargiassi scrambles across, and he's got it. So game 1 of the LVSHL Phantoms Cup final will be this Thursday, as the Northampton Konkrete Kids will await the winner of the game between Bethlehem Area School District and the Lehigh Valley Saints. If the Saints win the game, it'll be a finals rematch of 2021. Here's Riffert, backhanding one back in front as this goes right behind the goal. They try to wrap run in front. This puck bounces wide back towards the corner. Master Minoko waiting on the point with a wrist shot that deflects wide. Murphy still in his head. Shot on the angle is blocked. Rebound goes wide there from Rifford trying to get his 2nd goal of the game. McCray Ross on the ice here. He gets somewhat checked there by in front as we have some physicality going on here from both teams on the court. I did not see the initial check. I was watching where the puck was. McCray Ross in the middle of that action. Plenty of players from both teams. I'm sure we're going to get some penalties from that as we appear to have some frustration from Nazareth as well as Northampton. Gio Mastrominoko is going to be the first player for Nazareth to go in the box. McCray Ross will now enter the box himself. And there could be more. Going in the box now for Nazareth is Radek Remley. So he'll go in. As well as Tyler Glenn. And for Northampton, also entering the box is number 94. Sorry, actually, hold on a second. Number 94, Wesley Kirkland. For some reason, it wasn't mentioned on, his name was not mentioned on my roster sheet, but it was mentioned on the roster sheets provided to all fans coming into this game. So almost looking like a Broad Street Bully situation for how many players are in the box. They're not completely full. We have a lot in the penalty boxes right now. They've labeled 2 penalties on the Jumbotron for Northampton as they're going to try to assess these correctly. So during the stoppage, I might as well mention one other piece of news that happened in Allentown over the weekend. The 321-foot tall PPL building, which is right down the road from here, was just sold for $9 million over the weekend. And some of the proposed plans for the building's future will be to use it as commercial spaces, apartments, and other possible amenities. During Christmas time, they light up certain parts of the windows of the PPL building to make it look like a Christmas tree. You can actually see it from quite a distance. As McCray Ross and Gio Mastrominoko appear to be done for the night, as both players will head into the locker rooms. Gio Mastrominoko is one of many seniors for Nazareth as he leads the game and plays his last minutes in scholastic hockey. When the game ends, I'll mention all the seniors for Nazareth as their season is likely about to come to an end. And it appears to be a power play here for Northampton for 2 minutes here. Here's Tita with a shot that goes off the glass. They took the Gio Mastrominoko penalty off the scoreboard. I'm not sure if they took it off just because he was ejected for the night or if they took it off. As we'll get a whistle. Still 5-1 Northampton. For those of you watching live, even for those of you listening on here in the PPL Center, the reason why I mention the scoring time a lot more frequently than most broadcasters is because due to the equipment I have at hand, I can't show graphic designs or a scoreboard while doing this live. I am able to show a scoreboard when I edit this video to be released in the next few days. As Tita takes it on the left wing here for Northampton. He'll go right behind the goal, 3.5 to go in the game. Tita holding on here. Patiently gives it there for Koch. Bounces off the boards. Koch will battle for this puck and comes free there for Dumback. Off the boards there for Tita. Minute 17 to go in the power play. Tita has some space. Left wing pass across there for a shot that's blocked. And Neko trying to clear it as the Blue Eagles clear it down. You can see Gio Mastrominoko waiting near the Zamboni doors as they'll likely come onto the ice when the game concludes. Riffer moving in short-handed, clears it off the boards as it bounces back towards Koch. Golden had a little bit of a collision there. Molokov moves through center for the Konkrete kids. Tita lost this puck as the Eagles take it briefly away. It's Riffer, and it's stolen away there by Shockey. Here's Shockey on the wing with a wrist shot. It's gloved down there by Murphy with 2.5 to go in the game. It's been a good run for these Nazareth Blue Eagles these last 2 years, making the playoffs the last 2 consecutive seasons. As in all likelihood, their season is about to come to an end. For Northampton, they are looking to advance to the finals for the 2nd straight year in the Phantoms Cup playoffs. This pass now comes back towards Rothba, who has 2 goals tonight. What a game he has had. Only had 2 goals coming into this game, has 2 on the night. 10 seconds to go on the power play for Northampton, as the kids lead 5-1. Rothba trying to keep it onside, could not. Power play has ended. All the penalties have expired for both teams. Murphy still in his crease. We'll see if the Eagles try to pull him at any point in these last 2 minutes. Massel couldn't keep it onside. Here's Braun with Rattler on the right wing. Braun towards Evenko. Evenko's pass deflected as his puck makes a weird bounce off the stanchion of the boards. A minute and a half to go in the game. This puck is still stuck on the corner as it finally comes free for Rothba, trying to clear it back in front. Rattler will chase it down. Here's Tanner Alt. Backhands it past Rattler and Evenko. Tim takes it here defensively for Nazareth. Luca Rutt just unintentionally gives this puck to Rothba. That was Madison down towards it as well. Going 38 in orange and black for Northampton. Last minute to play in regulation time, as time's going to wind down here at the PPL Center in this semifinal matchup in Varsity. Madison going for this puck as the Eagles move back the other way on the right side. Carlson intercepted by Derek Rothba. 36 seconds remaining on the clock. Carlson trying to get for this puck. Rifford gets it free. Rifford lost it. Carlson takes it back on the corner. The backup goaltender for the Eagles. 21 seconds left. Carlson right in front. Gets it for River. Waits. Backhand shot saved by Smargiassi, as he saves his 29th of 30. 15.6 seconds remaining on the clock. This could perhaps be the last face-off of the game. Freemock defensively for Northampton, and Knapper won by Nazareth. Here's Massel. Clears it back in towards Jacoby. 10 seconds to go in the game. Off the high glass. Here's Massel with the wrist shot that ricochets wide. Time's going to line down. For the 4th time in 5 seasons and for the 2nd year in a row, the Northampton Konkrete Kids will advance to the LVSHL Phantoms Cup Final. As they win 5-1, they rally for their goaltender, Balin Smargiassi. He stops 29 of 30. Konkrete Kids continuing their impressive ways in this league, almost becoming the new Parkland Trojans. When Parkland won 11 straight titles, Northampton's now taking their place. As they'll go in the handshake line led by Ryan Murphy for Nazareth and Balin Smargiassi. 2 great goaltenders in this league as Nazareth's season comes to an end. Northampton will await the winner of the Lehigh Valley Saints Bethlehem Area School District game coming up next. The next hockey broadcast, don't go anywhere. I'll be covering that game in a little bit. For Nazareth, they have a lot of seniors in which their scholastic careers have just come to an end. Players such as Luca Rutt, Robert Braventry, Colin Knapper, Tyler Glenn, Gio Master Minoko, Jack Ferguson, who could not play tonight, Trevor Golden, Ryan Carlson, Ian Massel, Andrew Timms, and Ryan Murphy. Everyone for Nazareth, you were a pleasure to watch through this year, and especially Tyler Glenn and Ryan Murphy. You guys were a joy to watch. I'm Nicholas Garofalo. Thank you for joining us for another edition of Nick's Hockey Broadcast. The final score, the Northampton Konkrete Kids defeat the Nazareth Blue Eagles 5-1 as they advance to the finals for the 2nd year in a row. Good night, and stay tuned for the next game.